So the sutra for this week is 1-8. This is where we are, but we've got to refer back to 5, 6, and 7. 1-8, Viparyaya, Mithyajnanam Atadrupa Pratishtam. So misconception occurs when knowledge of something is not based upon its true form. So when we go back to 5, there are 5 kinds of mental modifications that are either painful or painless. And then 1-6 lists them all: right knowledge, misconception, verbal delusion, and memory. And so 8 talks about misconception. I like what he says here. In the twilight, you see a coiled rope and mistake it for a snake. You get frightened. There is no snake in reality. There's a false understanding. But still, it created a terror in your mind. It is not only valid knowledge that creates thought waves, but erroneous impressions also. So, misconception, I think we talked about this in the last sutra, comes to creating pain that hasn't happened yet, comes to inference or assumption. Misconception is also, when we talked last week about right knowledge, that space of, I'm experiencing this myself, but still I'm getting it wrong. So, misconception, misunderstanding. Especially in this day and age, how much misunderstanding is there really? Especially, texting. People will say things in social media that they would never say to you. And I don't think that's okay. I think the way that we read something, whether it's in a letter or an email, a text, whatever, we're still taking it into us the way that we're choosing. So much misunderstanding, misconception can happen that way. I truly feel that there's a place for all of that. There needs to be. It's what we're evolving to. It's where we're going. It's where we are. So we need to be in it. But I also believe that if there's something important to say it. I don't even know that a phone call is the best way to do that, but at least you're connecting rather than pushing it aside and really more avoiding than anything. So, misconception. And again, I think this comes to an honest, true understanding of where we are and what we need and where we're coming from. What is my intention not only behind this, but behind how I'm taking it in? What am I choosing? Am I choosing something positive? Or could this go either way, and am I choosing something negative? I do really love this example. We do that all the time. I think it's important here to take that piece, that old saying, don't judge a book by its cover. I think that's really important as well. I think we do that with each other. And I think that's a huge mistake. I think the way someone looks has very little to nothing to do with who they are inside. And sometimes someone's down on their luck, and sometimes they look hit, beat up. But they're some of the sweetest people you would ever know. And as they heal and get healthy, find a way, they may find their extraordinary space. And you'll feel very grateful to have known them and continue to know them. So, correct understanding. Yeah. Shanti.